welcome to Smell the Coffee. It is the 1st of November. It is a brand new month, brand new opportunities. It means time to...
Yeah, we're already in December, guys.
Remember at the beginning of the year, I said, let's push, it's almost December. Y'all thought I was lying. I manifested December.
Imagine. We're already in December, guys. Like,
out of
what?
This world. But before we get carried away, you're joined by Diana Master and Glenora Shipura. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well. We'll be right back after this short commercial break.
Welcome to My.NA Cars, your ultimate destination for everything automotive.
I am your host, Diana Master. Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Discover the latest models, innovative technologies, and expert insights from our passionate hosts. Learn essential maintenance tips and get exclusive behind-the-scenes access to the automotive industry. Don't miss My.NA Cars on NTV every Thursday at 2100 hours. Tune in and ignite your passion for automobiles.
Welkom jullie, mijn naam is Brian Munango en ik is jullie aanbieder voor Gooi Kolen. Dit is donderdagse sportstrip noem. Einde van hierdie programma zal ik en hoe om Frans te praten. Je m'appelle? Je bent?
Le Jean.
Daar is je me kool.
Is dit nou onderbroek?
Blijf geschakeld, we zien jullie weer vrijdag volgende week.
Gooi kool!
Gooi kool!
We do apologize for that abrupt break. We were experiencing some technical difficulties. But yes, getting into our news today, I mean, we're talking about it being the 1st of November. It's a brand new month, new opportunities.
New things, manifesting new energy, more money.
More money.
Always more money.
Always more money. Money is always nice. Money loves me.
Money comes to me. Money comes to me. Money will recognize me in a room and will come to me.
Exactly.
What was that Kanye about? I saw Kanye about.
I sent it to you, didn't I? Yeah, I think I did. But before we, or rather, since we've spoken about all of this, something that is taking the internet by storm. You may know of Dr. Matthew Lani. Have you heard of him?
Yes, yes.
So he is in the news once again. It was all for content. Charges were drawn against TikTok Dr. Matthew Lani for now. The charges against infamous TikTok creator Dr. Matthew Lani have been dropped. Lani appeared in the Johannesburg Magistrates Court on Tuesday. However, according to Lani's lawyer Bongani Mabunda, the charges were withdrawn as there were no formal complaints lodged against him. Mabunda said the videos Lani made were for TikTok content and confirmed that his client is not a real doctor. Addressing the media following the court appearance, Mabunda said if there are any developments as investigations continue, the charge of impersonating a doctor could be reinstated. His conduct was just for entertainment, he said, adding that there was no proof that Lani was consulted as a doctor. Mabunda said there was also no proof that Lani ever received payment. Speaking to journalists at the court, Lani feigned ignorance when asked about his antics on social media. Let's take a look at this next video.
Okay, leave me alone. Can everybody please get out? No, everybody must go out.
No. Why jump to the
I didn't.
I was with you, Mando.
I didn't.
I told you the
I did not.
Who gives this? Who gives
So that very first part was him after he allegedly tried to jump out the bathroom window when the police arrested him, and he was saying, "No, I didn't jump."
I didn't jump.
And the officer's like, "I just."
Dr. Lani Matthew is the gift that keeps on giving. I mean, remember a few weeks back when social media found out that he wasn't a real doctor? And then like, wait, you are saying you're Matthew, Dr. Matthew, whatever. And then he was like, no, that's just my stage name.
Oh, wow.
My real name is who.
Yes.
And then the University of Vets,
Yeah.
the health board, all these people came
They're
out,
like,
all these organizations
"No."
came out saying, no, we do not know such a person.
We cannot associate ourselves.
He
And
is
you
not
know
a
what?
doctor, yes.
That last part of the video, that was his TikTok, which has been banned now.
Yeah.
His TikTok account has been banned. TikTok was like, you're
We're
doing too
done.
much. You're doing too much. But that was him. He went live.
Uh,
I don't know if it was TikTok or Instagram, but he went live. And he was basically saying, like, he had his face covered, everything was covered, which was how he was caught. He was filming that video when he was caught.
What was
So
that?
everyone who was commenting on the live was saying, why is your face covered? You're covering your whole body.
Yes.
So he's not saying anything in the video. He's just walking. And then after a while, he goes, yeah, you guys wanted me to go live. Anyway, bye.
wow.
And then that's how he got caught right there. So you see all of these.
Oh, so that happened before
comments.
that. But I was not jumping. What
I
was
was
that?
not jumping. I didn't jump.
I didn't jump. Did you see the one with the police officers?
Yes.
Yeah. I was
There's-
just- They even admits.
But my favorite is how that guy is like, I saw you though.
Am I stupid now? Are you taking me
Yo,
for a
but
stupid person?
the fact that the charges were dropped, that
I'm shocked. I'm shocked that they were dropped because he's impersonating. Because he did take someone's real name, who's a doctor.
he could only face charges if he's going to face charges of identity theft.
But he did, and the
He-
other guy did open a case, or that's from my understanding.
Yeah, but then that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the only thing they can charge him with. Just
impersonating.
not
an
even impersonating, identity theft.
identity. I can't. So I can impersonate a police officer, and I will get away with it.
You could get arrested, but then for this one, I guess because like his lawyer saying he didn't actually give anyone medical advice, even though he gave millions of people advice on TikTok.
Yes,
but
and he was
didn't.
selling pills.
And he's also the youngest.
Vitamins. What was it that he was
I
selling?
don't
He was
know.
selling some stuff on TikTok.
Yeah, and he claims he's the youngest pharmaceutical owner in South Africa.
Well, moving on to our next story. Imagine having 200 million euros worth of, in crypto actually, not even worth of crypto, in crypto, and you can't access your money.
Oh, jeez.
So a cybersecurity firm thinks it has the solution for a man who has just 2 more passwords attempts to try and recover more than $200 million worth of Bitcoin or lose it forever. Now, back in 2011, Stefan Thomas, a German-born programmer living in San Francisco, had 7,002 Bitcoins that were given to him. The cryptocurrency had been given to him as a form of payment for a video Thomas made about Bitcoin for a client. At the time, each Bitcoin was worth $2 each. Of course, since then, the value of the cryptocurrency has absolutely rocketed and has also dropped. Now, Thomas had a major issue, though. The coins were on a password-protected IronKey hard drive, which he had forgotten the password for. Crucially, an IronKey device only gives someone 10 chances to put the right password in, after which it encrypts the contents, meaning the Bitcoins will be lost forever.
Oh, jeez.
There is a cybersecurity firm that reached out to him that said
They can help.
they can help, that somebody had a similar issue, but it was not with Bitcoin. I don't know what it was. And so they have this big machine that will try, they said he tried 200 trillion tries to get the password, and he got it right.
Okay, but you said he has 2 chances left.
No, but this machine does something. So it's not some IT stuff. Anyways, but this cybersecurity firm says that they could
can
help.
help.
Yes, with this. What is it? Is it called a supercomputer? What are
Yeah,
those? Yeah, with a
supercomputer.
supercomputer. Yes. But he turned them down, saying that he's talked to some other cybersecurity firms. So he's gonna be loyal to them first.
No.
But $200 million
You are-
worth of Bitcoin. Oh my word! Stuck in a hard drive. And
You're on
maybe
the brink of losing all of that, man. I would take my chances because these
Yes.
people have worked with a
this
similar case.
Exactly.
I'm not going to let 200 just disappear right in front
$200
of my eyes.
million worth of
Not dollars, euros.
Yes, actually, it's actually euros. Yes.
Jeez.
Woo, woo. That's a lot of money. I think I'll cry a bit. Like, that's a lot of money.
My
Imagine, I'm wealthy right now. You're seeing me, ne? I may look like this, but I'm worth this much. And apparently, this device, if you put in the wrong password for 10 times, it will clear everything on
Yeah, it'll wipe the data.
Imagine.
Cryptocurrency is.
Yeah,
it's
it makes you
scary.
think, is it a good thing that we're moving into that direction, or is it a bad thing? You know, because
A lot of people argue about cryptocurrency because the thing is, it's mostly used for things like drug deals and whatever because you can't track it, you can't trace it back to wherever. So that's why most arms dealers, drug dealers, they prefer cryptocurrency because you can't trace it.
oh,
Yeah. So
yeah, I don't want to be because I'm not good with passwords. So if it's something I did back in 2017 or whatever, I will not really remember it.
I have one password for everything. If you
Yeah.
crack my one password, I'm done.
Yeah, it's over for you.
I'm done.
It's over for you.
It's just variations
Of it.
of
Yeah.
it, but once you have it,
Is it hot girl at Diana Master at 90 something?
Diana's the baddest alive. That's like, please don't rob me. Please don't hack me. I beg you. Now closing off our top stories, you may have heard of the new Skims bra.
I've not actually.
So last week we covered that Skims, the shapewear brand by Kim Kardashian, is moving over to menswear. Now Kim has introduced a nipple bra. And people are saying that her bid to end nipple shame may have done the opposite. Kim Kardashian is no stranger to controversy, and the announcement, the latest product launched by her shapewear brand Skims, is no exception. The nipple bra, a bra with fake nipples, has been announced by Skims in a skit written by Michelle Wolf and starring Kim K herself. The Kardashian star announced the innovative product on social media to mixed reactions from fans, with many refusing to believe it can even be real. The star describes the bra as providing perfect fullness with a built-in nipple for shock factor, but there's just one issue. Kim isn't freeing the nipple exactly, she's suggesting you wear fake ones. Psychiatrist, aesthetic doctor, and body specialist Dr. Galena Selezneva suggests the bra could actually cause more insecurity. She says for women that have had surgeries such as mastectomies, which have caused them to lose their nipples, they could benefit hugely from this bra. But for other people, it could leave them wondering why they don't have two perfect seed-like nipples as shown in this bra. It's another way that women are being told what their bodies should look like. She also adds that the bra sexualizes women. She says our nipples can become erect when they're aroused. Wearing this bra therefore ends the message that you're aroused when you're not. We've worked hard over the years to break down the taboo of female pleasure and the realities of female orgasms and what real vaginas actually look like, but this is a caricature, almost comical portrayal of a nipple. To me, this is not empowering. No two nipples are the same, but this bra is about covering up what you've actually got to fit into a perfect box.
I don't know. I think we're doing too much now, guys. Social
Doing a
media.
lot.
We're trying to just. First of all, the idea is wild. If you want to show your nipples, just don't wear a bra. You know what
Free
I'm
the
saying?
nip.
Or maybe but it can also work. Let's say if your boobs are not like,
Perky.
Yes, exactly. So maybe that could help.
I think
boost it
that's
up.
what Kim was going for.
And I don't mind that, but honestly, it's not something to write. Whoa, what? A psychologist? What had to
The
analyze
psychiatrist
her?
is like, listen, guys,
we're doing the most.
The thing is, I understand from both aspects that it could help women that have had mastectomies, women that are not confident about their boobs. If you're confident in your boobs, you don't need to buy the nipple bra.
Exactly.
It's for those who want to buy it. So
Exactly.
I really, Kim,
It's not. We don't need these, guys. Come on now. Some of it is just like hate for hate.
honestly speaking, I'd invest.
Yeah,
I would buy it. I would
I
totally
would also buy it because I
would
like
totally
that
buy
it holds up your boobs.
Yeah.
And then you can still see them. Yeah, I love it. And also, it's a good way to also say when women nipples are aroused, it's not only because if they are whatever
Perky, yeah, they're pointing
it has
out.
nothing to do with being aroused. I can be getting cold. I could be whatever, and they're just
Yeah.
But
in all honesty, I think Dr. Gail, or what's her name, Galena?
I think sometimes we're
Galena.
just hating for the sake of hating at some point. Like
I stand with Kim on this one. I'd
Yeah.
invest. If you don't want, and if you feel your boobs are perfect,
then don't.
then don't. Just don't wear a bra, whatever. Do what you.
Exactly. Keep it
It's your
moving.
body. Do what you want with
I would
it.
only say that maybe with Kim, because you can see the outline of the bra. Maybe if you could just figure out a way to make it look more
natural,
yes.
basically. Yeah, but I mean, to each their own. That brings us to the end of our top stories, but don't go anywhere. More Smart the Coffee coming up after the break.
Welcome to What's Cooking, where culinary passion meets expert insights.
Somebody must really want to cook and want to cook good food.
Immerse yourself in the bustling world of professional kitchens as top chefs create mouthwatering dishes. Join us for in-depth interviews as our host explores the experiences and expertise of our guest chefs. Don't miss out. Tune in to What's Cooking on NTV every Friday at 2100 hours and let the culinary adventure begin.
Let's take a look at this interview that I did with the Cancer Association when they were having a pop-up clinic at Moromo. Let's take a look. I'm currently standing at the Cancer Association pop-up clinic where they are currently giving out free screenings to the public, and I'm joined by Sister Anna from the Cancer Association. Good morning, how are you?
I'm great, how are you?
I'm great, and I love the initiative here. Can you tell us briefly why is it important for people to come get screenings, especially these free screenings that you guys have here?
Well, so firstly, October, we commemorate breast cancer. So we are celebrating breast cancer and creating awareness. So the pop-up clinics is to provide free breast examinations to the general public, women of course, because it's the #1 most commonly diagnosed form of cancer amongst women in Namibia. So we are encouraging, or we are trying to encourage women to come for the screenings so that we can teach them how to do a self-breast examinations, because over the years and when we do our national cancer outreach program, we have noticed that women actually present very late for screenings in general. So when we do this pop-up clinics and we encourage women to come for their free breast examination, is to encourage them that early detection can actually save a life.
No, I actually didn't even know that I could actually examine myself at home, but it's good that there's this type of initiatives so that I could be shopping. I'm like, oh wow, I could go for a free screening, and then I learn the importance of, you know, checking myself. And now that I have you here and the public has you, I would like to find out, what would you say is the regular, how many times a month should a woman check? We actually don't know this information. Actually.
So there are actually different forms of screening methods now. When it comes to breast cancer, we do a physical breast examination. We teach women on how to do a self-breast examination. It's simple. And then you've got a breast ultrasound and up until you get actually to a diagnosis. So a physical breast examination is the simplest form of screening method that then allows us or the nurses to then detect, or you yourself, if we do it on a regular basis, to detect that there's actually an abnormality in my breast, and that is what is going to tell you that now I need to go for screening. So we encourage women to do their monthly self-breast examination every month, 5 to 7 days after their menstrual periods.
5 to 7 days after?
5 to 7 days.
Okay, so
for those that still get their periods. For those that don't get periods, they pick a specific day of the month, feel your breast, and when you do it on a regular basis, you will get to know what your normal breast feels like. And that's then, when you do then detect something unfamiliar, then we say, this is not what I thought last month. And that is what is going to tell you that,
Wow, wow. And I like that you guys are also, you know, encouraging early detection over I'm sick and I don't know what's wrong, and then we find out that it's something, there's a lump in the breast, and etc. and so forth. I understand that breast cancer is not the only one, but it is the #1 form of
breast cancer amongst women.
Wow, wow, in Namibia. What other cancers are there?
#1 in general is your skin cancer, all across women and men, and then amongst women is your breast cancer #1, cervical cancer is #2, and then amongst the men you have prostate cancer and then testicular cancer. So they will be then ranked from skin cancer, breast cancer, prostate, cervical cancer, testicular cancer, Kaposi sarcoma, and amongst many other cancers, because every body organ can actually get a cancer.
Every body organ?
Yes.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yes. So they are ranked in that order, from skin, prostate, cervical, breast, Kaposi sarcoma, testicular cancers, and then you've got your kidneys, you've got your brain tumors, any other body organ can actually get a cancer.
Thank you for that. I didn't know. I feel like I became a little wiser. Still on the pop-up clinic, I really love the idea of a pop-up clinic. I know that you guys have not only been just at Marua Mall, but you've been everywhere. Where else have you been, and where else are you guys also going to be at? Okay, so in September we had a Cup for Cancer drive that was in collaboration with Roche. It's a pharmaceutical company, and they were sponsoring biopsy needles that are used in the diagnosis of breast cancer. So we had another free screening that was held in Windhoek. We did Walfish Bay, Otjiwarongo, and Tsumeb. Wow. That was back in September. Yes. For October, we'll be having campaigns for the men, and we will announce in due course. But for October, we are focusing on women, and our last screening will be then this Friday. Yes. The free screenings is going to be Friday. That's when we end, and then we continue November with the men. Okay, great. What advice would you give to the public, to the women out there, even to me, because believe it or not, I don't do screenings as much as I should, and I'm embarrassed. I'm going to join the queue after this and get a free, get a free examination. So what would you say to the public to motivate them to come and get free screenings, or at least learn how to self-examine themselves? I think many a times we neglect ourselves. We are not aware. There are things that we know about. There are things that we sort of neglect. We put it at the back of our minds, especially when it comes to cancer. The fear is that cancer kills. But when we're talking about breast cancer, it doesn't necessarily have to be the case, because early detection can actually save a life. As I alluded to earlier, that we do have a lot of late presentation that then results into metastatic breast cancers, meaning that once a person comes to the screening and they are found with a lump, they go for further examination and so forth, that person is diagnosed with a stage 4 breast cancer. But had you come earlier, we would have picked it up earlier and actually have saved their life. So there is a lot of fear, there is a lot of taboo still amongst the general population when it comes to cancer in general. But my advice and my plea is that please seek medical attention. When you find something unfamiliar in your body, be it elsewhere, not necessarily the breast, please seek medical attention, because early detection does indeed save lives. Well, you heard it from her. We'll be right back with more Smell the Coffee after this.
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nhh.com.na.
Well, they do say all good things must come to an end. Unfortunately, that is all the time we have for you today on Smell the Coffee. It's always good having you here.
I know, I enjoy my time with you all the time.
But we're back together on Friday.
Yes. I'm actually looking forward to that.
Oh.
We should do a day where we where twins is, because we're sisters from another or is it from another
Mr. past life.
Yes, from a past life.
I think from a past life, yeah.
Yeah, we should wear similar clothes or one color or something.
What color would that be?
I don't know. What do you want to do? Pink?
But
you did pink.
I'm always pink.
Maybe purple, or I don't know. What's our color? What's
Let's
our
do
color?
purple.
Yeah, let's do
I
purple.
like purple.
Okay, I'll have to go shopping for that, but yeah, it is end of the month after all, and it's a good excuse to go shopping.
It's a good, there's always a reason to go shopping. I always say, whoever said money can't solve your problems doesn't have enough money.
Yes, and
someone said, if you tell me money doesn't solve all your problems, give me the money and then I'll show you that it will solve all of my problems. I feel like, yeah, I'd rather be crying in Paris than crying.
Well, we have to end the show. Of course, we'll be talking about that on the other side of the end of Smell the Coffee.
What are you saying?
I was trying to wrap us up very quickly.
Okay, I'll just say from Diana Master and Glenora Shapura, it's all our love, all our light, and
Adios.